Um, so I hope y'all having a good Friday. I almost got like, not, almost like forgot what the day is. Sort of, kind of. I don't know why. I don't know. I think like the day is just going by super fast. Then with the holidays and my wife is off of work and stuff, it's just confusing and stuff. Well, not confusing, but I just be forgetting. Anyways, I hope y'all guys are having a great Friday. I wonder what are y'all doing for this 4th of July tomorrow. Now, usually, I don't usually celebrate the 4th of July like that. It's not for any particular reason. It's just some holidays, like as I've gotten older, I just make an effort for, and then some I don't. And then it just so happen like the 4th of July is just like, I don't know. So my day has been going good today. I pretty much chilled today because yesterday I cleaned, and me and my wife made like a small meal or dinner like for the 4th of July, because like I said, we don't really celebrate like that. And this year we are doing it again like how we used to, like celebrating certain holidays, stuff like that. So I don't know, we just took a little break. We made some hot dogs, hamburgers, potato salad, baked beans, and ribs. I think that's it. And it's been busting. My wife, she make the best ribs. And we had got this like chefman or whatever, it's like a grill, and we put it on well, like an indoor grill. And I cooked the hot dogs and the hamburgers on there, and they came out really good. They like tasted like they was like actually grilled outside, which I was actually really surprised by. All you gotta do is like put like little slits or whatever, and whatever meat that you cooking on it, and it's more flavorful and juicy. It was really good. Oh, and we had corn on the cob too. But yeah, it's been a good day or whatever. Actually, a good week period. Because to be honest with you, I had been falling off a little bit with like posting and stuff, but I still been coming live with you guys. So that's the one thing that I want to make sure like I do this weekend. At least maybe tomorrow I really need to record a video, because tonight I need to like do a little bit more deep cleaning, and then tomorrow I'm also thinking about going to watch some fireworks somewhere, but I'm not even really for sure like where to go watch it at, honestly, because I don't know. Where I live at, it's like they have stuff, but then at the same time they kind of don't have stuff, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I really want to go watch some fireworks. You know, it's been a while. What y'all doing for the 4th of July? Are y'all celebrating the 4th of July? Like, what y'all gonna be doing? And then after I go watch the fireworks, I'm probably just gonna be chilling out, because I don't know. I really need to. I know I really need to start like getting back into my content stuff. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, like the stuff I'm gonna do. Rambo, Madam Harry, I hope you're having a great day. Hi, Rambo. I hope you're having a great Friday too. I hope everybody's having a great 4th of July weekend, having fun, eating good food. What is y'all plans for the 4th of July? But my day has been going. It's been going chill. I plan on going to the gym later and stuff. That's gonna be good. Taco, what is your name? Toka Pay. Hello, welcome to the live, y'all. But other than that, like I don't know. I got another thing that's coming up. I got like this family reunion that's coming up in September that they're planning for like right now. If I'm being completely honest, y'all, if it wasn't for my grandma being at the family reunion, I probably wouldn't end up going, because a lot of my family members I don't necessarily rock with like that. Not that I can't be cordial or anything like that, but it's just like a lot of stuff that was said, a lot of stuff that was done. So I don't know. I am excited to see her though, because my grandma's getting older. Hi, Mama. My grandma's getting older. I do miss my grandma, and I haven't seen her in like maybe a year and some change, or maybe maybe a year. Mama, how long ago was the Charlotte trip? And yeah, my wife is in the chat, Jazzy. I could have sworn it was like a year or something. Let me see. Yeah, exactly a year. It was like April. So I'm gonna be excited to see her, hang out with her last year in April. Yeah, I'm gonna be excited, because I don't know. I don't know how about y'all feel, but I like spending time with my grandma and stuff, and like seeing how she is and stuff, especially because we don't stay in the same state. And what else has been going on? And then, to be honest with you guys too, It was this live that I had on here that y'all all seen anyways. And I had gotten to it with my mom. And we haven't talked in like 2 weeks or something like that. But I'm not really sweating it though because, I don't know, I'm just not sweating it like that. I'm just not. I do feel like though that if I was the mom, I probably would have called, especially because I had just had an infusion and some other stuff that was going on. But it is what it is. But 4th of July has been really good. It has. I've talked to my grandma this weekend too. To be honest with y'all, I'm really low key when it comes to my family. Like, you literally would not even know, like, I'm related to my family unless I told you. Like, I only rock with a few, only hang out with a few. Sorry, my phone died. Toka Pay, that's okay. I only rock with a few. Like, I have love for all my family members, but I only, like, hang with a few, talk to a few, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mingle a lot with certain family members. But I still love them, though. I still love them, though. I just don't be rocking them like that. What's else been going on? Oh, that family reunion, too, is in Augusta. And I'm kind of, like, wondering, like, what activities and stuff is going to be there, what they're going to be planning. I actually kind of want to go out there, too, and maybe do, like, some vlogs or something while I'm there, or do some type of photos or something while I'm there. Are you going to go on live later? I don't know, probably not. I'm going to be on live now and then probably not again till, not really for sure. Maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know. I might come back tomorrow and say happy 4th of July and stuff like that. Check up on you guys, see how you doing. Too, with the clothing, what's going on with that? I have logos and stuff made still, but I'm hoping it's gonna be a little cooler in September. Yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be cooler in September too, man, because that is the thing. I don't I like family reunions, but I just can't stand the ones that's outside. And I'm not even for sure if it is outside, but I don't like the ones that's outside and then it's hot. Like, oh, that's okay. Toka Pay. Come back later. I don't know. Next time you see me live or something, subscribe or something. But I think that the family reunion stuff will be fun. I'm gonna go in with an open mind, but I'm not discussing anything family related though. I'm just not. I just don't feel like it's the place for it. You know what I mean? And I honestly feel like based off of some of the family members, they probably will try to have a conversation while I'm there, but I'm not interested in having a conversation about it. But what I will say is, though, I don't know. I want to go, like, see some stores and stuff. Like, I'm hoping not. Like, I know Augusta is small, but I'm hoping, like, there are malls or there are stores or something like that. Okay, I'm going to subscribe now. Bye. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye, Toka Pay. Have a good rest of your day. I'm hoping that, like, they have, like, good shopping malls and have, like, I don't know, like, some activities to do outside of the family stuff, because I hadn't been to Augusta since I was a baby. My mom had moved down there with me for a little while when she was trying to make sure, like, my dad didn't get custody. So I'm not really familiar with Augusta, but I've been there before. I don't know if you ever been to Augusta. I just know it's, like, really small, like, it's super tiny. But my uncle lives there, and then, like I said, that's where the family reunion is going to be. And then I have, like, a bunch of family and stuff that live in Georgia, and specifically in Augusta. But to be honest with you, I think my family members are kind of, like, all over, like Atlanta, Augusta, some other places, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I'm really chill today, honestly. Because I think, too, because of all that cleaning stuff that I had to do and, like, cooking stuff, very chill. I just wanted to throw me some lashes on and get cute. And I really need to be recording that video, honestly. I really do. It's just, I don't know. Y'all ever had those periods where, like, you know you gotta do something, and, like, I'm doing other things, but then this one thing that I know I should be doing, like doing a video so I could post on my clothing line Instagram, I just have not did it. And I really, this week, weekend, I need to try to force myself. Like, in between either, I gotta force myself to do it, because I gotta do it. I gotta do it. What else has been going on? Let me go on my phone real quick. What else has been going on? I'm gonna show you my grandma. my grandma. Phyllis hand. Yeah, so I'm gonna be happy to see her, cause I don't know, me and my grandma relationship has just gotten a lot better. Like since I've gotten older. So like it was good when I was a kid, and then as I got older, it started not being so good because my grandma's like a Jehovah's Witness or whatever. And you know, with Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't like accept homosexuality or people who date the same sex or do that or whatever. So I was like really rebelling in high school because okay, so basically me and my mom stayed with my grandma when I was a teenager. Basically since I was a child. Then when she left my mom and then came back until what 17 I left. So basically I don't even know how she even figured it out. But I was just really spending time with like my girlfriend in high school and like my girlfriend then but wife now. Like I spent like a lot of time with her, hanging out, and I feel like she just got the gist of it. I don't know what it is about like grandmas and just moms, period. Like they always know what's up with their kid. Like they always know what their sexuality is gonna be. They know what their kids are into. They know when their kids ain't doing right. You know what I mean? So she had got the gist of us spending like a lot of time together, hanging out, and she was really against it. And like certain clothes that I had that she felt like was like tomboyish. Cause in high school too, y'all, I got pictures. I used to dress like a tomboy in high school. Well, some outfits, not all my outfits in high school. I used to dress like a tomboy, but I pretty much like my style in high school was just like whatever I wanted to wear. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't no particular style or anything like that. Nothing like trying to copy whatever. It's just very different. Like sometimes I would dress like a tomboy. Sometimes I would dress more feminine or whatever the case is. And hold on, I'm about to show y'all. Cause I got mad photos. I don't know about y'all, but I really need to clean my damn phone out. Let me see. So what's one outfit? That was different though. This was the outfit, but at the same time, y'all welcome into my life. Right now I'm talking about my like high school years. Hi, can you say my name is Ava? Hi Ava. So I had to do like, what was that called? It was like basically like dressing up in like the career that you want to do or whatever thing that you liked. And I love basketball. I still love basketball. So that was my thing. I had my light green basketball, what my Lakers had. Like I was doing it. Absolutely love basketball. There's a picture too of me on the court. I was like the starting point guard. So let me see. Like even this outfit, I dressed more tomboyish. That was kind of like preteen though. No problem ever. That was kind of like preteen though. And then let me see, high school. You know, like just had my tomboy phase. I honestly feel like though, like a lot of people had that phase, but because I was being raised by like my mom and then my grandma, who was a boomer, she just really, thank you, Ava, I appreciate that. She just really wasn't accepting of my sexuality or accepting of me dressing the way I wanted to dress. She's used to like you dressing girly or you wearing your hair a certain way, you wearing your clothes a certain way, you know what I mean? So that's one outfit. And then like I didn't always dress tomboyish. The funniest home, David. I don't know if your name is David. Hello, David. I used to, like, it was just a mix. Like, I would wear nails. Sometimes I wouldn't wear nails. Sometimes I would wear longer hair. Sometimes, like, you know. And I feel like that was, like, the downfall of, like, our relationship was her not being accepting of how I'm dressing. Hey, I appreciate that, Ava. And not being accepted of who I'm dating. Because it's just, like, the type of person I am, too, I don't like to be told what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be told how to dress or who I should like or who I shouldn't like. You know what I mean? So it just was a real domino effect because she's like trying to pull me to dress a certain way and do certain things and go to the Kingdom Hall, and I'm pulling away from that. Like, I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. No. So it actually, to be honest, her pushing me to try to do what she wanted me to do actually backfired because it just made me want to do more stuff, like sneak my girlfriend into the house, go over to my girlfriend's house and sneak. Like, it was just a whole big thing. Then I had this outfit. Hey, Jaden, welcome into the live. and I had this outfit. So like it was a mix. Like I dressed girly, but then I dressed Tom. But like I just had my own style. And my grandma just wasn't fucking with it. And then like I remember the one time my girlfriend had came, well girlfriend then wife now, had came, hey Toka Pagan, had came or whatever, and she was sitting on the porch and we was talking. And then my grandma, she gonna come to the porch and was like, you know, it's getting late, you probably should get on home. It's like 3 o'clock. Or no, it was after school, maybe like 4:30. But like she was like obviously showing like I don't like that you're with a girl, and I'm not accepting of that, and I don't want her at my fucking house. Period. So it just I don't know, and it just really like as a teenager I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like hated my grandma a little bit because it's just like first of all, this has always been my mindset too. What I'm doing doesn't affect you. You know what I mean? It's not like you're seeing what I'm doing. I was never disrespectful in that way where she would see us kissing or hugging or anything like that. But you're not gonna tell me what to do, and I'm not your kid. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like I'm like at least where I was raised and who I've been around, at least like black families, I just feel like if you're in their house or you're related to them like niece or granddaughter, they feel like they're another parental figure in your life. You know what I mean? So yeah, that had really fucked up our relationship because it's just like, girl, who the fuck is you? You know what I mean? And then on top of that, what balanced it out was my mom was accepting. So like she would like drop me off at my girlfriend's house or drop me off at her aunt's house or whatever, or take us to movies or different stuff like that. So it was just, and like the one time my grandma had like took my jersey. Do I have a picture of that jersey? You can't really see it like that. But she had took my fucking jersey and hid it somewhere, and I paid for the shit. Oh, I went the fuck off when she did that shit because you're not about to be touching my clothes. Why are you touching? Like, I just feel like she just overdid it. You know what I mean? And then, honestly, so I have an aunt too, and that's my grandmother's daughter. She's also into women, right? And that's how our relationship started going downhill too because she sided with my grandma when you like the same stuff. Like, I get it. It's a difference between like a grown woman, it's a difference between a teenager. But don't sit up there and act like it's wrong or try to remove me from my school or move me from states to stop what I'm doing because you feel like I'm too young to be in a relationship. Like that's not your call. You know what I mean? Like I have a mother. Let my mother do her job and mother. You know what I mean? So it was just a whole lot. Like yeah, but I had my tomboy moments, and I just dressed the way I wanted to dress. Like it was no label on the way I dressed or anything like that. I just like dressed in a certain way, and that was just what it was. I really love when I had these twists with the silver. That shit was so wrong. It really was. It was wrong. I think that was that for my birthday? I think it was my birthday. I had the Chicago Bulls on my J's. And what else did I used to wear? There's another picture of the jersey. They used to wear mohawk too, y'all. But yeah, it just really had messed up our relationship. And my grandma had asked me one day, she was like, well, what did I do to you for you to treat me this way? Because I was like, I just wouldn't talk to her. I wouldn't like spend any time with her or anything like that. It was just like, you're literally fighting me on who I am. That's what's wrong. I just really wasn't even like receptive to her crying or being upset. Just simple fact of like, you know how you treat me, you know what you do. So I don't even know why you sitting up here trying to act like it's not a reason why I don't treat you the way I treat you. You know what I mean? Like that was blowing me too because I don't know, my grandma just knows how I am. You know what I mean? She's been around my whole life. And you're literally trying to change who I am, change me, and then wonder why we're not close. You know what I mean? So like it was just this whole big thing. And honestly, we didn't get close until I became an adult. Like I was like in my 20s, and I had wrote her this long letter because my grandma, okay, when she has to get her something off her chest, right? She won't say it to the person. Well, it depends on what it is and who the person is. Depending on who the person is and what is done or whatever the case is, she'll write a letter. So that way she can't be cut off. They can't try to not listen. They can't try to argue or anything like that, right? So I wrote her a letter because I felt like if I would have had a verbal conversation with her about it, I don't think she would have listened. You know what I mean? She's like on defense or trying to go back and forth. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna write her ass a letter. I'm gonna put a 90 on 90, you know? So I wrote her a letter, and I let her know I was like, gonna be with Jazz. That's who I am. I like women. If you can't accept that, then we won't be having a relationship. I am not gonna be around family members and I have to change who I am. That's not what I'm about. I've always been upfront about my sexuality, upfront about me as a person. So if you can't accept that, then we will not have a relationship. So then after that, my grandma, she pretty much, well, not pretty much, she, changed it up and got with the program because I don't know, I just don't feel like even when I have my own kids, like I never want to push on them what sexuality they should have. I'm not gonna like change or alter anything. I'm gonna let them decide. If they want to play with a certain toy, that's on them, or if that's what they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like either, like if a boy plays with a girl Barbie doll or something, that he's, I just feel like sometimes they're kids playing with toys. So well, my aunt, because she's, a lesbian too, and she was fighting me the way she was doing, that shit was crazy as fuck, because it's just like, bitch, you been with ladies more than me. You know what I mean? Like, in that lifestyle since before I was even born. So what happened with that is, so I went to Arizona, and that jersey that I showed you, I went to Arizona and I was visiting her. I think I was like 14 or 15, and I was like new, not super new relationship, like a little bit into a relationship with my girlfriend and wife now. And look outside. Now I don't feel like getting up. And welcome to the live though, Michael. And she was just like, we chilling, we was having a good time, we was spending time together. My aunt has always been my favorite person, you know what I mean? Like, has always been that type of person I like hanging out with. Like, as a kid, she would send me for me to go to Arizona with her, or I have super cute nicknames, stuff like that. Like, this is bad, but like, she was the first person who like taught me how to cuss and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, she was just that really cool, fun ass aunt. And as soon as I turned to a teenager, everything just fucking changed. I don't know what it is that like changed, but it's just like, I'm at your door. I got that thing on me. Yeah. So anyways, she was chilling, having a good time. I was supposed to be there for like a week and a half or something like that. Like, she had a nice house. But that was not new anyways. Like, every time I went to go visit her, it was like a whole different lifestyle change. You know what I mean? Like, I'm coming from my home at Buffalo, New York, very small, very quaint, and then going to her house in Arizona. I love Arizona. But we was hanging out, chilling. Her sons was there, which is my cousins. And she was like, we had dinner. I met her girlfriend, stuff like that. And as a teenager, I used to go to sleep on the phone with my girlfriend. I don't know if y'all used to do that in a relationship too in high school, but yeah, I would fall asleep on the phone or whatever, or So I think that was like the second night. It was the second night. I'm asleep. She comes in my room, and I don't know why she was looking for my phone or whatever the case is, but she did. And she took my phone, and my girlfriend was telling me, so I guess she got hung up or something like that. Do you know SK? Who was that? No. See, I don't know what it is. But so she took my phone, and I ended up waking up. I don't know how I woke up, but like, you know how like somebody might come in a room or something like that, and it's like a delayed wake up. You'll wake up, and then it's like 15, 20 minutes after the fact. So I went and I was like, hey, my phone is, and she was on the phone. I'm not really for sure. I think she was on the phone with her girlfriend or something like that, but she was like, I'm on the phone right now. When I'm done on the phone, then I'll talk to you, like that. And I was like, the fuck? Because I'm like, I've never had an interaction with her like that before, where like, she like talking crazy, or just doing too much, like, just because I'm gonna be honest, I do have a short temper that I try to keep under control, but that really just pissed me off, because I don't know, I don't like when people like talk crazy or try to talk crazy when they on the phone, or You know what I mean? Like how somebody like on the phone or talking to somebody, and because they're doing that, they're trying to like show off, basically, like talk to you in a way that they know they don't talk to you that way because somebody else is sitting right there or they on the phone. So I waited till she came out of the bathroom. She came to the room, and now I'm fucking mad. I'm mad, and I'm flipping shit over in the room. Not like damaging stuff, but like flipping through just to make sure my phone is not in there. So she coming in there, she's saying that I shouldn't have been on the phone or something like that. Just like talking to me in a way that a parent would talk to me when she's not my parent. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that's my fucking phone. You don't pay for my fucking bill. You're not my mom. Why are you going through my shit taking my phone? So we was going back and forth or whatever. That didn't go good. And that was like literally the downfall of our relationship. And I'll be honest, I probably didn't have to cuss, but she really had pissed me off because I feel like I was more caught off guard. You know what I mean? Like, we've never had an issue like this. We've never had interaction like this. So it's just catching me off guard. Like, why are you talking to me like that? Why are you touching my things? You know what I mean? So that didn't go good. We ended up having an argument. The next day, I called my mom on the house phone because she still had my phone. And I couldn't find the shit either. I don't know what it is about, like, parents hiding phones and shit, but she was hiding my shit and I didn't know what the fuck it was. So she hid it. Still to this day, I don't know where she hid it. I actually think she used to keep it in her car, but I could be wrong because I ain't find it. So I talked to my mom. She's saying she's gonna work on getting me a ticket to come home sooner. My grandma's in the background, and that's the one thing too I can't stand. Like, at least within my family, like my aunt and my grandma, they're like one and the same in certain things. You know what I mean? Like, they'll co-sign with each other. So basically, you know, my grandma, she's not okay with my sexuality anyway. So she is siding with my aunt, telling me, yeah, she should stay down in Arizona and she should go down and go to school there and not come back and just focus on school there. And what else did she say? And change schools and live in Arizona, basically. So that was pissing me off. My mom was like, Asia, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure you get back home. But at that point, that is literally the downfall of my relationship with my grandma and my aunt. Like, y'all literally are co-signing to try to change me. Now, what I will say is, my grades were not the best. No, they were not the best. And I feel like, to be honest with you, my relationship with my girlfriend, then wife now, had nothing to do with my grades. I was already slacking off, honestly, and not really, unfortunately, taking school as seriously as I should have been taking it. Like, just goofing around. But that had nothing to do with her. That was before I even met her. Like, skipping class, copying people's homework, just doing all type of stuff, like being a teenager. So the fact that they were trying to blame that, and then I got this lady, my aunt, who was also into women, co-signing with my grandma about, like, yeah, she too young to be in a relationship and stuff like this and this and that. And don't get me wrong, 14, 15 is young, but like, I don't know, like, you can't help who you end up liking, you know what I mean? And it doesn't really matter on the age. I could have been doing worse shit. I could have been out here fucking and sucking with whoever, you know what I mean? But I'm not. I'm with one particular person. I'm chilling. We're hanging out, not doing nothing too crazy. Main thing we used to do was like go to the mall. Now, we did do some stuff, but it still was not as bad as, like, I mean, it kind of was bad. Like, for instance, then I'm gonna get back on topic with the story. Like, we would travel to, or we did travel to, like, a small town. I think it's like Gettysburg or some shit in New York, upstate New York. And we went to my wife's cousin baby mother house, and we was like smoking and drinking, and we would smoke at her aunt's house. But like, still, it's in controlled areas, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm going to parties, I'm busting, shaking ass all over the place, like going and getting pregnant and stuff like that. I didn't do stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I did have my fun, and I did do things that I probably shouldn't have, but what teenager doesn't? So anyways, after that, After they was saying like I need to go to school there, I need to move there, like I just really had a hatred for them. I was just like, are you kidding me? This is supposed to be a vacation. Me leaving my home to come here and hang out with you, it's supposed to be a vacation. That has always been what it's been when I came to Arizona. Having fun, going to different restaurants, trying different stuff. Like when I went to her house in Arizona after that, it just felt like a fucking boot camp. It really did. Then while I was there, she had got these magazines because basically she was just like, you're too like absorbed in your relationship and you're too much about your girlfriend. You need to do something else. And honestly, you really shouldn't even be in a relationship, is what she was saying. So she was like basically getting me magazines and books and having me go in there and like take parts out of it and write it down of like things I wanted to do for myself or things I was interested in or things I wanted to do in the future and like basically make like a vision board or something like that. So I just really felt like it was really extreme, the whole thing. And it kind of reminded me of like my grandma. And that's what I meant as far as like their personalities is so damn similar. Like I know that my aunt is her daughter, but like damn, where's the difference? You know what I mean? Like it is some differences, but within that moment that we was having, like there was literally no difference. It was like two nannies, and that is overkill. Like no. So after that, like I just that whole time when I was at her house, I didn't really spend time with her like that. I pretty much, and that fan be dry my throat out. My bad. So I pretty much just like I don't know, like kept to myself and didn't really spend much time. What the fuck is wrong with my throat? Excuse me. Oh, that's better. I might need to put the fan down or something. Okay, that's okay. So anyways, yeah, just I don't know. It's like an overkill because it's basically like it's two of the same people. I'm already having to fight my grandma, not physically, but like about who I am and my lifestyle and just how I am as a teenager, and then come thousands of miles to visit your ass and visit you in Arizona, and they have to deal with the same thing. Hell no. So I didn't spend time with her. I stayed locked up in my room that whole time. One of the days I slept for like 15 hours. And I just was not really fucking with her. So after that, she ended up dropping me off at her son's house, well, apartment. And there's two of her sons and their brothers, which is my cousins. So I ended up staying there for like, a night or two. And during that time, I would use my cousin's cell phone. Like, I was sneaky as fuck, I ain't gonna lie. I would take his phone. And you know how, like, the iPhones, we don't have them now, but you know how, like, the iPhones used to have, like, the touch screen where you had to, like, put your thumb on there, like, to get your thumbprint on it? So I would sneak and grab his phone in the middle of the night because he was a deep-ass sleeper. It's like, that nigga be in hibernation. Like, he is just out of it. When he sleep, he sleep. So I took it, put his thumbprint on there, and I would call my girlfriend and let her know what was going on and stuff. I honestly actually called her before I left my aunt's house because when my aunt was asleep or gone, I would use her house phone and call, but it was like super bad reception. But like it was just one spot in the house where I was able to get decent reception, but I wasn't able to talk to her like how I normally do on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Especially because I was still there. But when I was at my cousin's house in Arizona, when I went to go visit them when she dropped me off, I was able to pretty much talk to her the entire time I was there, let her know what was going on. She was like, that shit is crazy as fuck, because it really was. And my aunt was saying so many different things about, like, why we shouldn't have been talking and stuff like that, and just off the wall stuff. I wonder if I got any of the text messages. I don't think I do. But she was really just doing too fucking much. Like, she was really acting like my mom, like 3.0. Like, my mom is more, like, laid back, more understanding. Like, she's like, she has a lot of qualities like my grandmother, but far as those qualities, they are not the same. So it was just a super bad situation. Let me see something. I think I have the messages, but I don't know if I have those, honestly. I don't know if I have those messages. Mm, let me see. Give me a second. Because I'm looking at a lot of messages. I'm trying to find it, but I don't know if I have those or if it was in person. Mm, I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna ask her real quick. What the fuck? But anyways, yeah, I don't think I had the messages. I was trying to find them, but I don't know. I think it was actually in person. But anyways, yeah, after that, it just really changed the dynamic of this relationship. Like, I don't know. There was just too much stuff afterwards. Like, even outside of that situation, it was just too much. And I didn't even, I talked, like, after I got back home, I stopped talking to her for like a whole year. Yeah, I didn't talk to her like for a whole year. Sorry, I was texting. I talked to her a whole year. I didn't call her. She would like try to say hi to me through my grandma. Didn't respond. Wouldn't say anything. It just should. That just really fucked me up because like, you was really about. If they would have kept me hostage there, or I had to go to school there and live there against my will, oh, that would have been so bad for them. That would have been so bad for them. I'm telling you because, like I said, I don't like people trying to make me do something that I don't want to do, and that's just completely not good. You about to uplift a kid from where they're from their friends, from their girlfriend, school, whatever the case is, and place them in Arizona in a school and change just everything for them, like without their consent. Like, that's just fucked up. It wouldn't have been good for them. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why she was like, my aunt was reacting to shit in that way, but like, just like, I don't know. That really just changed how I viewed her, you know? Changed how I viewed her, changed how I interacted with her. It's just, and like years later, I ended up forgiving her, but then more stuff happened. It's just like, I just know, like, you know, like as you get older, it's different when you're a kid. You get different versions of people. When you get older, you get the true version of what people is or who somebody actually is or something like that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I still love her and stuff, but I can't see myself being around her. Well, not being around her, but like talking on a regular basis. That's just something like a person I gotta love from a distance. You know what I mean? Like I can't see myself interacting with her like that. And then like far as my grandma, that has gotten better, but because she's changed. You know what I mean? Like it's still some ways about her, but I feel like there's always some ways about somebody, but she still, for the most part, far as the things I needed change is changed. So I don't know. It was like a learning experience to see how like some people really feel and just I don't know. Maybe that situation had to happen for me to be able to like see her for who she is. Like for instance, more recently, so my mom, not recently, but like in the past, my mom was in a DV situation, right? And I don't know how the conversation went bad the way it did with my aunt. Fire as up. She was like, I knew your mom before you knew her, and basically okaying or saying that it was good for my mom to leave me while she was going and dealing with that situation. So basically what happened was my mom had a DV situation. Then she flew and went to Arizona for 6 months and lived with my aunt, right? And I stayed in Buffalo. So she left me while I was in Buffalo. She had already been gone though, because when she was in Buffalo, she didn't live with me for a while. She stayed at her boyfriend's house, the dude who did it. So after that happened, she came back home for a little, very short period of time. Then after that period of time, she went to Arizona for 6 months, or however long she went. And she had to end up coming back because I was struggling in school, having a hard time, not listening, not, just a cry for help, basically. It was like, I already don't have a father in my life. You know what I mean? My dad was always in and out. Then on top of that, my mother that I was given is also in and out at right now. And just, so it was just a very tough time for me when I was a kid. Hold on. So anyways, like I was saying, my bad, texting. I just feel like I actually need to put my sound on. I just feel like it was just a lot. Like, how you gonna go from already not living with me? We're in the same town. We're not living together. And then you're staying at your boyfriend's house and you're not living with me. You don't have me with you. You know? Then after that situation happened, you come stay for a little while. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing everything that's going on. I'm seeing what has happened to you. And then you fly off to Arizona for however long it was. Like, it's just like, I don't know. That whole situation was just handled so poorly to me. Like, I know you're trying to figure things out on your own, but then it's like, what about me? Your daughter is traumatized from that. Like, that's something, like, very traumatic that I've seen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so that is how it started. Or, like, another situation where, like, I just really couldn't get with my aunt or whatever. It's just like, how you gonna say that it's okay to leave your children? She has never left her children. Never. So, of course, someone outside looking in will say, oh, that's okay, or, that's not that really big of a deal. But you're literally saying that that's not that big of a deal to something that changed my whole world around, changed my whole life around. So, that was a situation. And then what else? It was just a bunch of stuff, like a build up. So I don't talk to her anymore. Like I said, that's somebody I love from a distance. I can't. But that's was the start of everything. Was in high school. It was just, I don't know, that whole, I think it was necessary for me to figure out who I was at that time so I could be able to experience that with them. I think, I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at the things that they did, because I just am happy that I stood up for myself. I still stayed true to myself, and I didn't change me as a person because they weren't accepting of it, or they were trying to stop me from being the person that I am. So, like I said, me and my grandma relationship is better, but I don't talk to my aunt right now. I have really no plans of, like, getting back in contact with her. She's supposed to be at the family reunion, but, I mean, that's cool. I could be cordial. And, I'm not there for drama anyway. I'm there to see my grandma, hang out with her, spend time with her, because I really do miss her. And I think I'm going to have a good time. My wife is going to go with me, so I'm good. What y'all doing for the 4th of July? Because tomorrow I just want to go see fireworks. She already cooked and stuff and made good food, so that's cool. After this, I need to do stuff. Early January, I got some stuff I got to get done. Welcome to the live one viewer. What you doing today? What you doing tomorrow for 4th of July? Doing good. I stayed on for about 45 minutes. About to be an hour and 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, time. I'm getting that watch time up. I'm proud of myself. You know? What else I'm going to talk about? Oh, y'all, I got some new sneakers that's supposed to be coming today. I'm really hoping, like, these are more comfortable. A lot of people said that they were comfortable. Because, okay, I had Brooks as, like, my everyday shoes. And I would use those to go to the gym, right? And my feet is flat as fuck. So, it's like, my feet is like, I hope your channel fails. That's okay, Planet-Based Black Boxer. Appreciate you coming in, leaving a comment. And yeah, that doesn't really affect me. You know, have the day you deserve. So anyways, so I had these Brooks or whatever, and they were so comfortable. Okay, so not in the very beginning. You know how, like, you get those shoes when you first get sneakers and they hurt your feet or whatever? It's like, you know, they just, I don't know, your feet just be all crumpled up and shit, like, because they brand new and they just are tight in the front, they tight. That's mainly where my shoes be tight as in the front. And I have to, like, just keep wearing them and keep wearing them, keep wearing them. So, like, they officially, you know what I mean? Like, fit my feet the way they supposed to. You know what I mean? So, I end up wearing those. And they were so freaking comfortable. My dad, actually, when I was talking to him a couple years ago, he recommended them. And they were comfortable. But then they started to hurt my feet. I honestly probably should have just got more Brooks. But then I started wearing my New Balances. And they're like black and white. I don't even know which ones those is. But they were comfortable. But I just, for the gym, like my feet, thanks, Dad, for giving me these flat ass feet that hurt every so often. And I don't have an arch. Like, it's just like, oh my God. I don't know. Don't that shit be annoying? Like, the family members that you have, like your parents or your grandparents, they always give you the jacked up ass features, bro. Just, why? Why? I would love to have an arch. Like, even some heels and stuff or shoes I want to wear, I can't wear because I don't have an arch. It's just like, I was joking. Go to the Fleet Feet store. I think you mean Flat Feet store. Get your feet scanned for the correct fit. That's probably what I should do. I honestly probably should do that because some shoes work for me, but then over time it's just like so uncomfortable. So it's just like, nigga, why you had to give me flat feet? Out of all things. Like, he did a good job on my nose. But flat feet, like, me and my dad have the exact same feet. It's just flat as fuck. Like, no arch nowhere. No arch to be found. Fleet feet. So you meant fleet feet or you meant flat feet? They're just like, I don't know. So my shoes are coming. I forgot exactly what the name of them. My wife ordered them, but I'm hoping tonight when I use them for the gym, they're comfortable. And then if not, I might give me some more Brooks because my Brooks, they lasted for a long time. They lasted like 2 years of me like wearing them as like everyday shoes or whatever without causing issues with my feet. So, oh, plus two, I ordered, I don't know if y'all know what those is. They're called Ofos or something like that. Those shits is really comfortable for people with flat feet. Let me see. And they're like slides. So I'm probably taking them off my feet. I think they were in a woman. Yeah, slides. Now, what I will say, Fleet Feet is the name of the store. Oh, okay, I'm gonna look it up. I got these ones. Hold on. These ones, and they're super freaking comfortable. I only wear them in the house. I had to get a bigger size though. And like my feet are not wide, but for whatever reason, like my feet anatomy just could not fit in my size. I had to get like, how many sizes that up? Like 2 sizes up. Because in women's I wear an 8. But then grade school I wear like a 7, 6.5, 7. But I had to get a fucking 10 in these OFOs. But they're comfortable. They're comfortable. I can't even lie. And you said Fleet feet. I'm looking now. Oh, these are comfortable. They got Brooks on here too. That's the only thing though. Like I don't really like buying my shoes in women's because it's always a bigger size. Yeah, I like these. These shorts look so comfortable. Women's on Cloudmaster. I would cop these. Them shits look so comfortable. They got purple. Well, I like the purple ones. Thanks to the recommendation, plant-based black boxer. I would get these too. I might actually get the all black ones though because you can't go wrong with all black. Especially when you're going to the gym. Like if you scuff your shoes, nobody can see them. All black ones is nice too. Inside the store, they have a free computerized foot scanner. Do they have one in Atlanta? I'm gonna look it up. Fleet Feet ATL. Oh, they got one. I'm gonna have to stop by there. It's in Decatur. Yeah. Excellent recommendation. I really appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna check them out. Cause I need some new sneakers. Like I do have the ones in the mail, but I think I probably should have like 2, so that I'm not wearing down one. They have multiple stores in the Atlanta area. Oh, okay, really? Yeah, because I'm only seeing Decatur, but maybe because I don't know. Google is weird, but I would prefer for it to be right in Atlanta instead, so I ain't gotta go all the way over there. I see what you're talking about though. I'm only seeing 3. They're saying Decatur, Lawrenceville, Johns Creek. Which one are you talking about? I'm gonna have to try these. I want to try those. Anyways, too, before I'm not getting off yet. I still got a little bit. I want to also, let me get my website ready. Show you my t-shirt. Okay, so this is my t-shirt from Wolves and Butterflies, my brand. This is my t-shirt, the Afterlife Duality t-shirt. Got the logo on the side. Got the logo on the front, half wolf, half butterfly. I got some stuff on the back too. My t-shirts and clothes, because I make hoodies, t-shirts, and I just made a set, are based off of like human experiences and based off of, you know, things humans go through. They go through things and go through life. So when you go to my website, it's 10% off immediately. And then this is my latest set that I don't currently have on. That one is called I Am the Balance set. Let me zoom in. That is the logo t-shirt. And then those are the shorts. WMB for Wolves and Butterflies. Then we have this t-shirt I have on, which is the Afterlife Duality t-shirt. And my website is www.wolvesn, the letter N, butterflies.com. So yeah, I've had my brand for a while. I absolutely adore my brand. I have some new stuff coming out soon. So make sure you guys check that out. You don't get a response. Keep that same energy when it's a black holiday. I don't really give a fuck what holiday it is today, because I mean 4th of July is cool and all of that, but have the same energy when it's a black holiday. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Okay? So anyways, yeah, I absolutely love my brand and stuff. And I have a t-shirt that I'm supposed to be bringing out soon. I'm gonna bring that out pretty soon. I don't have an exact date yet, but I'm about to start working with my designer to get it like out, get some t-shirts and stuff that I would love like for it. I'm thinking about like a heavy streetwear type of vibe for the t-shirt. Almost similar to like the t-shirt I had. Far as like the set, like the I Am the Balance. But a lot of people been rocking with it. I got like some big plans and stuff coming up for everything. I just really gotta get myself back into posting. I'm going live. I'm doing lives regularly, but the posting I gotta get back on it. I don't know why I've been taking so long to record this video that I need to record, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. But, you know, I'm gonna give myself grace, though, because, honestly, I'm trying to balance my health stuff. Trying to balance getting healthy as far as exercising, eating right. Just, it's a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And, like, balancing, getting my information and stuff where I need it to be for a reason. So, it's just a lot, you know? But I'm trying to, like, figure out a way to balance everything, and I'm gonna figure it out. But I absolutely love my brand. And this is actually one of my favorite t-shirts, honestly. It is. It's one of my favorite t-shirts because when I made this t-shirt, all my creativity just splashed on this t-shirt into this logo. And I absolutely loved the way it came out with the different colors and stuff. Like, oh my God. I did my big one with this t-shirt. And a lot of people love it. And I cannot wait to see, like, what other stuff I can come up with. Like, I just feel like it's so much fun having your own clothing line and, like, coming up with different logos and different designs based off of human experiences. Like, when I made this, it was my human experience was going through depression, going through me trying to pulling myself in the opposite direction of where depression was trying to pull me at, and trying to make sure I'm still going, I'm still continuing, I'm not giving up, you know? So, like, it was like basically like turning something like sad or turning something that was weighing heavy on me and turn it into something beautiful, you know? So I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm really like loving how my hair came out, and I cannot wait to get it retwisted. I think my main thing is I don't care about like getting it retwisted. Like I'm not gonna get it retwisted on a regular basis. I think I just like the retwist because I get to see the growth of, like, you know, where my hair is compared to when it started. Because when I first started my lock journey, y'all, my hair was so short. Let me see. It was very short. Oh, I got an album. I didn't even gotta do that. Y'all, I've been trying to get better about like organizing my phone and shit. Because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it'd be annoying having to go through all them photos and videos or whatever you got on your phone to try to show somebody something. It's really annoying as fuck. So I'm really trying to like get better at that. So first of all, I had locks before this time, right? That was before when I first started them. That was like, I first started having locks in like 2023. I did. And then this is the second one. That was like the same style, I think. Yeah, it was the same style. And then, like, yeah, I had the locks and stuff like that. I really loved them because, I don't know, locks are just so beautiful to me. Like, the palm trees, the different styles that you could do with locks is just so versatile. And I really be thinking, like, when people be like, you can't really do a lot with locks. You really can do a lot. You really can. If you have that creativity, or if you go to a specific loctician who, like, is an expert in doing all these crazy ass styles, there's so many different things you could do with locks. It don't make no sense. So she was like pulling my hair too tight. And you know what the thing I think too that made me feel? I don't feel like I was moisturizing my hair as good when I was first having my locks. But I still do feel like her popping my hair while dry just wasn't like good. You know what I mean? Like my hair should be wet while you're popping them. And what I mean by popping them, when they separate them, they have, that's what they mean. That's what they call pop. So she would like pop my hair dry, not wet or anything. And anybody know, like, that's like fucking combing your hair if they not locks while they dry and not spraying no type of moisturizer on it. You know what I mean? So she was doing that, and it was taking my hair out, and it was giving me bald spots and stuff. So I was just like, I can't keep doing that. So let me see. Hold on. So then I finally went and started. This is the start of my lock journey. That was in October 1st is when I first got them, 2025. So that was the first thing. And I had just dyed my hair. I actually wanted to dye my hair magenta again on this side and like and towards the back. But I could not get the color like the way I wanted to, like how I was before. I don't feel like I had enough fuchsia color. So it just didn't work out. But I still absolutely love this purple. Like, it's pretty. You know? You see that? It's a pretty purple. So. And then, like, this is the front. My hair is so short. Look at my baby starter locks. I don't know why people, too, like, consider the starter locks ugly. Like, I don't consider starter locks ugly. I don't know. I love every stage so far of me having locks, honestly. There's another picture of them. And they look so cute. They're so little. And it's like, I see what people mean too. Like when you go through your own lock journey, it's like almost like watering plants and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a whole journey when you start locks. And I really absolutely love that. And like, they were just so little and cute. Cause she did the coil joint. So I don't know why people like feel like it's like an ugly face. I don't feel like the starter locks or locks, you know, when you first start as an ugly face, you know? Let me see. Then I had, went back December 20th to get a retwist. This is before I had to get a retwist. My hair had already grown out. I think, too, people don't like the, like, starter phase, too, because, like, your hair kind of be all over your head, but I don't know. I like it. And then I got it retwisted. That was the same day. It was all curly. Curly and magenta. Let me see. Then I got them done again. Wait. That's December. Okay. Then this is my locks in February. It's growing really fast. Then, let me see. This is my hair in April. Then after April, I just got done in June. Cause that has too been my goal. Like, I am not gonna be the type of person with locks that get their hair locked once a month. Like, I'm not trying to have my shit thinner. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to have my stuff. I want them, like, fluffy and long and stuff. I don't like the locks that's, like, super fucking thin and they look like a string. Like, I don't like those. You know what I mean? I feel like people don't know how to, like, accept the nigga-ish. You know what I mean? The nigga season. Like, when you go through having locks, you have to accept it. Your hair is going to look a fucking mess when you first start. It's going to be all over your head. It's going to look like tumbleweed in the street. Like, it's going to. You have to accept it. Let me see. Where's that video at? Like this. My hair is like all over my fucking head. Am I going to get it retwisted every fucking 5 seconds? Once a month? Hell no. Because I love the fluffy locks. You know, like the real healthy ones. The really, you know. Hey, look, this is my hair on June 5th. My hair is starting to hang more. But it's all over my head. You know what I mean? And then after that, I had got them. Oh, shit. Hold on. I had got it done. Again, that was just June. Like, my hair is growing so much with locks, and I just cannot wait to see, you know, like, go further with it. Like, I want to do the palm tree and shit. I want to, like, do the 2-strand twist. I think I might get it done when I go get it done next time. Because I'm thinking about going to August. I just want June. June, July, August. Yeah, that's about 8 months or 8 weeks. Because that's what I do. I do like 8 weeks to like 9 weekish in between there. Because I like that break. You know what I mean? I like to be able to take that break with my hair and like make sure like it's not getting manipulated too often. You know what I mean? Because if you get it manipulated too often, like, it will really thin your hair out. And I'm just really not trying to do that, especially because I just bleached my hair. But I used a volume 20 developer, and I kind of feel like, though, that's why some of these locks are still dark in some areas. But I would prefer that than putting like volume 40, volume, you know, anything higher as far as like bleaching my hair. But I don't know, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see like how my hair is gonna grow and stuff. Like, I'll be having like inspiration photos that I'll be looking at as far as locks. It'd be so pretty and long. And let's see. And like this picture, my wife had got a screenshot from, well, not screenshot, but like she had framed it for me. It's in our room. I absolutely love this picture. It's like such a beautiful inspiration. You know what I mean? And what I might do is like reenact this photo and like put it next to each other and then post it. I think that'd be cute. I don't know. I love I love locks. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that like it's like your natural hair. It's like a plant, like, and you're growing it out and stuff like that. I don't know. I just feel like locks are so beautiful. And I was taking like inspirations of different people with locks and stuff. Like, just so pretty, you know. But I cannot wait until my hair grows out more. Cause that is my goal, bro. Is the palm tree. Like, the palm tree is so damn cute. It don't make no sense. I'm about to look up something. Like, I just love them. It's just so pretty. And then she got the different color and stuff in there. I definitely want to do it. Those are the images. Y'all, Google has fucking changed, bro. When you go to look at stuff, it's like, I don't know, it's just different. This one is so pretty. You know, like high up like that. This one is so cool. Yeah, I love. Oh, this was my inspiration, though. I want to get my hair like this. That is so freaking pretty. Girl. Palm trees are so beautiful. But what I think I'm going to do is, I'm going to take like a long time in between coloring my hair. Like, I'm not going to color my hair for like a long time after this. Like, I'm not touching my hair with color again. Because it's this, so it's this thing I want to do. When this grows out, I think I'm going to give myself like maybe a year between without coloring again, because a lot of people keep saying that have locks or had locks, like, color is like super damaging or bleach. I'm not for sure if that's all bleach. They didn't like necessarily be like, okay, volume 20, volume 40, whatever it is to that, you know, it's more damaging. So I'm hoping that I think I'll be fine though, because I'm moisturize the fuck out of my hair and just make sure like I do what I gotta do for it. And I have like those breaks in between of like getting retwisted and stuff. So I think I'll be good. But basically, when my hair gets a little bit longer, I want to do the palm tree. And I want to like dye it like a chocolate brown. Let me see if I can find some. A chocolate brown, and then underneath have like some teal color locks. Oh my god, I can't wait to get that. I cannot wait to get that. I just think that would be so pretty on me. You know what I mean? Like, to have my palm tree sitting up And then it's like chocolate and then having teal coming in. You know, it's so pretty. Chocolate locks. Yeah, like something similar like that. That type of chocolate. It's pretty. You know what I mean? And then, oh my God. You know what else I love? And I don't know if I'm starting to become like, I don't want to even label it. I don't know. I just like different stuff. But like, it's considered the alt style. Like how they'll have like the locks and it'll be cut in like a wolf cut. Those are raw. I just wish maybe I could do a way where like it's not actually cut. Because you know, sometimes people with super long locks, they'll take rubber bands and like do like a loop. Let me see if I can do it in the front. Do like a loop like that, especially like while it's longer, and fold it where it'll like look like it's like actually cut. I might do something like that because I really like the wolf look. I don't know. And then this is a good picture too of chocolate locks. Like I know I like the brown and then the like highlight at the bottom. I can't wait to try it. And then have that. So basically, all this would be chocolate, right? And then the very back will be like maybe a couple rolls of teal. Oh my God, I can't wait. I think that's gonna be so gorgeous. So gorgeous. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off live. I need to go do stuff and get up off of here. I've been on here for about an hour and 10 minutes. I appreciate you guys for watching and talking to me, having a good time. Before I leave again, this is my shirt from my clothing line, Wolves and Butterflies. This is our Afterlife Duality t-shirt from my brand. And my brand is based off of, it's all clothes, all clothing, but based off human experiences. Like this, I made this when I was depressed, and I was pulling myself in the opposite direction of depression and not letting depression pull me down in that hole, you know what I mean? And it turned into something beautiful, it turned into something creative. I have a new set that's out. It's a t-shirt and shorts. It's the I Am Balanced set. I have a bunch of stuff out. And this is also in a hoodie version too, but it's hot outside. I just wore the t-shirt version. What else was I about to tell y'all? My website is wolvesandbutterflies.com. I got 10% off on there, and then whatever the prices of the clothes. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more content and stuff, and I will see y'all later. Peace.